never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and when you hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, speaking fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you are behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Well, there are plenty who consider Marco van Basten to be the very epitome of excellence, and it's hard to argue with that, Jim, isn't it?
Certainly is. Everything he did was pretty much perfect. His positioning, his movement with and without the ball, the ability to receive it and turn away from defenders. And don't get me started about his finishing.
For sure, a name to strike fear into the hearts of goalkeepers everywhere. Van Basten! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's lofted through here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Owen. Oh, that's a key interception. Ruben Neves driving forward. And that has been cut short.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Owen. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's a fine interception. And here's Owen. And Owen! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! He's got himself an absolute peach. First blood drawn.
Goal. Marcó.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Van Basten. This looks promising. He's found the way through. Vinicius Junior's cross. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that looks a good ball through. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Short changes him with that pass. Baresi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. It's a promising position. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Van Basten. Nicked it back promptly. Beckenbauer is always looking to break lines. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Nedved. Beckenbauer. And it's Maldini. Ferdinand. No, he is not giving anything away. Beckenbauer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Neymar! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Cafu. And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Madrid applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Ruben Neves. Van Nistelrooy. Looking for options for movement. Gives it back, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee...
It's hit the upright. And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way.
It's a mighty effort! Oh, it's hit the post! Just off target.
Van Basten, just denied by a lick of paint. We're talking centimetres.
Vinicius Junior to Ruben Neves.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Conte. Now it's Owen. Nedved. He's picked his way through. Oh, what has happened? Oh, shooting chance! Ruben Neves. And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
India, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we're off again. India carrying a one-goal lead. He's got away. That is good strength. Nedved showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's picked it up out wide. There's the shot! Really well taken goal. They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's Nedved.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And it's Van Basten. Not the most accurate pass.
India really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Gets his head on it! He has done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Ruben Neves powering forward here. And the pass is intercepted. Great vision. Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. He's having a shot! He's got a goal! That is Remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Van Nistelrooy. India can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And the shot! Oh, that's another chance! He scored! And they're back in front! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 18.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
El dorsal 7. Fernando Torres.
India really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue.
Goes for a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking.
Alonso! They've got to be quick to recover this. He's on it, can he get away? And he's made sure that's not getting through. Best. Well, that pass isn't the best. And Torres! And how good was that? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Madrid grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Ruben Neves. Now it's Torres. Madrid clearly now in lead preservation mode. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Boyan! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well seen, saw that coming. That shot at goal! And it's there! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Nicely weighted ball. And he's managed to get free. Cross goes in there. Great chance! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. India illustrating perfectly the... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here.
I think it goes without saying, Peter, that Michel Platini will be standout here.
Yeah, a man, of course, who's been idolised by so many, but bettered by almost no man.
Yeah, maybe other players can do it on their day, Peter, but with this fella, he could do it repeatedly. He did it over and over again. It's because he had a wonderful understanding of the game and an incredible ability to read things before everyone else.
And And he did it all with style and pizzazz, and that is the signature of the great man himself. Now it's Hullet. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. Nedved. Oh, this looks sharp. And he's intervened well there. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Hullet.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Michel Platini. And that's a good ball. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Nedved. Thuram cuts out the pass. Platini. Beckenbauer gets a foot in here. And here's Mbappe. Van Dijk. Quarter of an hour played. Ribéry. And Hullet! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Hullet deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Hullet. He has found the way through. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Suarez looking to penetrate opposition lines. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. Oh, well played, well played. Great defending, strong and determined. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Mbappe! And it's Hullet. India are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And he's quick to snatch it back. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Ferdinand.
India are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Cafu. Beckenbauer. Conte. Nicely weighted ball. Chance here to counter. Van Dijk has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Conte. Can he get on the end of this? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. That is good alertness. Might be danger here. And that was very necessary. And they're back on the ball again. Passes short and sharp. Tries a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Mbappe is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Ribéry is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Ribéry. Oh, that's neat. Cannavaro. Good chance here! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Pirlo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Luis Suarez!
There will be 1 minute
He's missed,
at a
but
time.
not by that far. Now it's Mbappe. And there's the end of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Would the owner of a blue car parked outside the stadium gate kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away?
Here we go again then.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Hasebe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And the pass is intercepted. Pass somewhat off target. That ball looks a good one. Oh, what a climb! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's in plenty of space here. He can get that clear. Platini. Luis Suarez, very much a man of this moment. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Has a look and plays it forward. Nedved. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Oh, that's superb.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Some really good ball movement. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Substitution in progress.
A deeply frustrating game so far, certainly in terms of the scoreline. Chance for a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Conte. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Beckenbauer, that has been slung wide. Aimed beyond the defence. That's a throw. It's a threatening ball. Takes a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Totti, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Baresi. Cafu. Totti. Best. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And he's had it nicked away. Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. Baresi. Out towards the flank.
India really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Nedved can see things others simply cannot. That has ended up in no man's land.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Mbappe! Baresi gets over and intercepts. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Maldini. Beckenbauer, nicely spread. Now it's Hullet. And it's Messi. Baresi does well to get it back. Tries to pass it through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pirlo.
There will be 1 minute.
So just
added
one
time.
extra minute for stoppages. Ferdinand makes the interception. Gattuso. Oh, that's well spotted. That's that, the end. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just...
He gets big! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Picked out, and the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Beckham is offering a right smile there.
Quality ball. Ibrahimovic. Owen. Now it's Nedved. Cafu. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Beckham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! A class apart! Out on his own!
Well, from our impartial perch, you couldn't ask for a more spectacular start to a game. And with the skipper responsible too, it just lends the moment a bit more oomph. And let's hope it carries on in a similar vein.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
India finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Not the most accurate pass. Lam. Good ball, good take. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Rooney! Now, who's going to be first to this? Engages and forces him off the ball. Deftly away. And that's a throw-in. Now it's Owen, and here's Neymar. Tries to pass it through. He's given the time to pick a pass. Now it's Neymar. That is lovely. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Beckham. Cafu cuts out the pass. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Tries a shot! It's Renlu. That's another chance! That was superb goalkeeping!
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he's gone looking for safety. Over to the left. Hoisted in. He rises! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Hullet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. No, again, there's no way through. Cafu made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And this is Owen. Beckham, played out to the left flank. Madrid looking to pass their way through. And there's green grass ahead of him.
India really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Can he latch on to this? Ibrahimovic. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the counter is on.
India truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Beckham. That has been slung wide. No way through. Hullet. Roberto Carlos. He's looking wide. Well read, nice interception. That's a sharp pass. Nedved. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, to be honest, he shouldn't have spilled that in the first place, but he recovered it really quickly, so no harm done.
Oh, well measured. Rooney.
That's good play from him.
And he's managed to get free. He's had a shot! Chance again? No.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Madrid have their second corner now. Goes for a shot!
There will be 1
He's
minute
going for
added
goal!
time.
It's anyone's ball now. And that'll be a goal kick. Plays a sharp little ball here. Good read, needed to be. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Time and again they are repelled. Beckham, chance! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Madrid have their third corner. Shot a goal! India are looking to go forward now. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Owen, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Great ball if he can get there. Ibrahimovic.
That's going in strongly. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Neymar in acres of space out wide. India still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Beckenbauer. Now it's Owen. Now it's Neymar. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Has a look and plays it forward. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Tries to play it through. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lahm is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Can he get on the end of this? Looking for the run. And he's picked it up out wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's been slipped through. Cafu. And that is a little undercooked. Beckenbauer. Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Beckham. Madrid finding their passes. Lam. Oh, terrible pass. Decent chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution on the field. Number
Madrid
9,
get their fourth
Owen.
corner.
Number 8, Nedved. Number 4, Neymar. Number 10, Conte. Coming on the field, number 5, Mbappe. Number 15, Johan Cruyff. Number 11,
And
Rooney.
now a sudden chance to
Number
counter.
24, Xabi Alonso.
Maldini makes the interception. Played right into his path.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Pinches it off him. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's played through for him. Ibrahimovic could try cutting. Gets his head on it! This time, surely! Oh, the ball's come loose here. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving...
Takes a shot! Should have equalised.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Goes without saying, that was poor. And that has gone straight into touch. Rooney. Now he's off and running. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Cruyff. Aims beyond the defence. Vieira. And that's a good ball. Rooney. It's Rooney! And he's there to belt it away.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Rooney gets over and intercepts. Lam. Ferdinand.
2 added minutes has been
2
indicated.
minutes to be added on. Knocks it into space. And the pass is intercepted. And that's it. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it
Hello,
might not feel
everybody,
like
and
that.
welcome to
The
today's
stadium
match.
is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and
Up he goes! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Passing is crisp and sharp. Serginho. In towards the back stick. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Now he's off and running. And it's Nedved. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival, Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, no joy this time. Maldini. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Ibrahimovic. Good read, needed to be. And he's gone direct here. And here's the chance to counter. Neither side yet able to find the net. Cafu, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
He had a chance to offload that left, so I think he's going to have to swallow his medicine on.
He's gone for goal! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Upamecano. Neymar. Rodri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Beckenbauer is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's a shade optimistic. Conte. Maldini. Now it's Neymar. Ibrahimovic. He is through here. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, good-looking ball. Pinches it off him. Approaching the half-hour mark. And here's Nedved. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, there's a probing ball. Well-timed, excellent interception. Back into the middle. Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which...
Ibrahimovic! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Conte. And it's Nedved. Camavinga puts his foot on the gas. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. And the keeper takes decisive action. Rodri. Batistuta. Conte. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. It's run loose here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's Mbappe! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
Serginho. Neymar. And it's Batistuta. Rodri. Batistuta. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, super ball! Great chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Batistuta is there, and he can get that clear. Ferdinand. Some really good ball. And the shot! It's there! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
India have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
India deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
India have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Rodri. That pass isn't the best.
This is the time you need that pace. That's going in strongly.
Oh, it's come loose. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. McManaman. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he get onto this? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Neymar. Now, can they get him away? Caught offside that time. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Batistuta. India are still that goal to the good. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. India leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Nicely weighted ball. Czech claims comfortably. And now the breakaway. Nedved. Mbappe. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
And he's had it nicked away. That's been slipped through. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. India are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And Batistuta! Denied by an instinctive save.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Pass somewhat off target. He's gone for goal! Great effort, but no way through. Well read, nice interception. Cafu. That's a good ball out wide. Threads one in. It's a promising position. That is a brilliant interception. Rodri. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's McManaman. McManaman will not want to lose. Haaland! They just took too long getting forward.
Haaland cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break and a big chance wasted.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. It's McManaman, and here's Batistuta in with the challenge. Beckenbauer. India do have a chance to counter here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That has ended up in no man's land. And that's really well manoeuvred.
India have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
McManaman. India can consider themselves just about safe now. Beckenbauer. Cruyff. Hazard. Hazard running with the ball. That's a sharp pass. Tries to pass it through. Camavinga cuts it out. Neymar. Looking for the run. Serginho's cross. He rises! It's in! With so little time left! Grandstand finish! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, McManaman.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Neymar.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Batistuta.
Very much into the last knockings.
Number 15.
And he cuts out the
Messi.
supply.
Number 17.
And he's intervened well
De
there.
Bruyne. Number 18.
Beckenbauer.
Lautaro Martinez.
Spread it left.
Substitution. There will be 3
Mbappe.
minutes added time.
And it's Azar. Ferdinand. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Can he get it through? Martinez. He's got away. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected. It's a corner. The message is simple. Defend this with your lives. And he's there to get it away. And that will be it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Mbappe
Please
picking up
join
the
me
Man
in
of the
wishing
Match
all the
award,
best to
and
members
no
of our
surprise
fan
there.
club celebrating their wedding
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. And here's Ibrahimovic. That's a foul, no two ways about it. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. No, not quite.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
And he's looking to catch him up. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mohamed Salah. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now, can they get him away? Great ball if he can get there. Mbappe! He's delivered all right!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Santos are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. No. Oh, that's ambitious. And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Santos with the corner. There first. Goes for a shot! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Camavinga. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Koundé deals with that comfortably. But he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Salah. Tries to pass it through. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Caught offside that time. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And the pass is intercepted. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Cafu gets across to intercept that. Nicely aimed pass. Shot could be on, and he's in. Shoots! Loose ball. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He's had a shot! Now that's a fine challenge. That's a half-decent try. And it's Maradona. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Not the most accurate pass. Conte. Nicely weighted ball. Chance, surely! Maradona.
Santos clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Maradona. Great vision. Played in. Looking for the run. Ibrahimovic. Played it again. Good read, needed to be. Van Basten. Maradona. Beckenbauer pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. He's gone for goal. Denied by an instinctive save.
Neymar is offering a right smile there.
And he's intervened well there. And it's Salah. And he's let fly. Just off target.
Mohamed Salah really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Ibrahimovic. Neymar has it out wide and it's... Oh, smashing header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Rodri gets it away. Van Basten. Neymar has created. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. India are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Usem o estacionamento mantido pelo clube ou outros estabelecimentos pagos da região.
India get the ball rolling in the second half. Baresi. Beckenbauer is always looking to break lines. Good ball, good take. Neymar. Mohamed Salah. Dixon. Mohamed Salah. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he's going for goal! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Dixon. Plays a sharp little ball here. Maldini proves too strong. Neymar. Oh, that pass isn't the best. It's a pretty loose pass. And that is a little undercooked. And this is Neymar. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Neymar. He's through, now is he in? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Great ball, and he's in here. Now the ball in. Santos are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Ibrahimovic might just make this. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Mbappe. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Neymar. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Beckenbauer. Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Neymar. And he's surging through. It's Van Basten! Good take, and is he in? Nedved can see things others simply cannot. And here's Van Basten. Neymar. Maradona. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Maradona. Into the last quarter of an hour. Nedved. Looking to play him in.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Rodri gets over and intercepts. And here's Mbappe. Camavinga. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Mohamed Salah. Looking for options for movement. And it's Neymar. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Maradona. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And this is Nedved. He's got away. Neymar! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Mbappe. And that's it. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. Two tribes going toe-to-toe. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, here's a player who can contribute in so many ways. Theo Hernandez. He's shown himself to be not just an effective crosser, but capable of excellent passing from deep, as well as being a pretty decent finisher. Playing for the right team, he probably could get himself into double figures.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Mateus. Now it's Mbappe. He's going for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
He's being urged. Oh, shooting chance! And it's a goal! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Maldini. That's a throw. India leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Nedved. Conte. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. Rodri. Mateus. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Quarter of an hour played. And that is as far as they're going to go. Nedved. Shot a goal! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
India are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Nicely aimed pass. Ferdinand is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Great vision, and he welcomes it in. Takes a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
India do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, okay, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Neymar, lovely pass, but can he get there?
That was lovely, that.
He's found a way through. And the shot! No, again there's no way through. Mateus. Rodri. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Cafu. Looking for the run. It's a promising position. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cleared away. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Law. India looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Oh, played through for the wide man. Mateus.
India have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now,
Tries a shot!
well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mateus. Now it's Ronaldinho. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
There will be 1 minute at a
Maldini,
time.
defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. In with the challenge. And we hit half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
India really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity,
Just a quick
maintain the
announcement,
purpose
and an
levels,
exciting one too.
I think
We're
they'll get
about to
another
announce
chance soon
today's
enough.
entry numbers. Please watch the screen if
Well,
you
it
have a
has
ticket.
been confrontational, combative, competitive. Everything you'd expect from Derby Day. India sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Here we go again then. Rodri. Law. It's Vinicius Junior. Oh no, this does not look good. Can he finish? It's in! The second half sparks straight into life. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Ronaldinho.
Such good technique.
That's gone for a throw-in. Conte. Aimed beyond the defence. Mateus, very much a man of this moment. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Law. Just eases him off the ball. Conte. Neymar. Could move up a gear here. That's a shade optimistic. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now that looks a decent ball. Hernandez, he's got tall. It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's quick to snatch it back. And he's picked out the run. Shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Beckenbauer producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. This might... Law! Denied by an instinctive save.
Law clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Threads one in. That is good alertness. Khan sends that a long way. Mateus.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it's played forward. Looking for options for movement. Now that's well seen too. Conte. Beckenbauer. Well timed, excellent interception. Mateus. Nedved can see things others simply cannot. And he welcomes it in. Oh, super ball! Corner then.
Substitution on the field.
And we have our very first corner.
Number 8, Nedved. Number 10,
Mbappe
Conte.
gets good distance on it.
Coming on the field. Number 11,
Quality ball.
Rooney. Number 15,
And here's Cruyff.
Johan Cruyff.
Can he get it
Number
through?
24, Xabi Alonso. Substitution in
Well, that
progress.
defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Can he finish? Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
And that is that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ball is over the line. Out again for a throw-in. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well read, and the danger is averted. Neymar. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Played out to the right. Nedved picks it up out wide. India with the corner. They're first. a sudden chance to counter. Nedved takes a shot! Off the post! He's delivered all right! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Conte. And it's slung out wide. Now that's well seen too. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And this is Nedved. Costa Curta. India are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Nicely weighted ball. And they've got rid.
India are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Baresi. Cafu. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Nice looking ball. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And the shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Neymar, and reclaimed it in a trice. And that has left him in a heap. Lovely pass, but can he finish? That's another chance. Goal! They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And he's managed to gift it back. Threads one in. Nedved stood his ground strongly. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Messi. Maldini. Mbappe. He might be in here. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And he's there to get it away. India have reclaimed it. That'll be a throw. Maradona. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Kante defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Played into space out wide. Shot could... Mbappe! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. A heavy challenge. And he welcomes it in. Goes for a shot! And there's the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
This is a lost children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Goes down, but nothing given. What a throw in. Conte has a look and plays it forward. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Cafu. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Aims beyond the defence. Rodri. Messi.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, well measured. And he's gone looking for safety. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Baresi. Now it's Nedved. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Maldini. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Maradona demonstrating his defensive quality there. That pass isn't the best. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Mbappe. In with the challenge. Barcelona can breathe again. Just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Maradona. Here's the guilty party there. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Barcelona are down to 10 men. Pass somewhat off target. He's on it. Can he get away? Cafu. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nedved. And that could well leave a mark. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. India presented with a golden opportunity here. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. It's hit the crossbar. And that's a poor pen.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Neymar. Oh, that's clever. He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
While it's great commitment on show here, they'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. He's tried one! Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So, time for
Conte.
changes on both
Number
sides,
8,
actually.
Nedved. Number 4.
Neymar.
Neymar.
Neymar puts his foot on the gas.
field. Number
And
9.
he cuts out the supply.
Number 6.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Substitution.
And it's made its way to him. And he's lost his man here. That's pretty clear. It is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Messi! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Beckenbauer wins the duel this time. Looking for options for movement. That's been cut out, well played. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's Messi. Gets a good foot in there. Great vision. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Beckenbauer. Cafu. Now it's Mbappe. It's run loose here.
India really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Cafu cuts it out. It's loose here and they'll want to reclaim it. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now the ball's gone astray. Oh, good looking ball. 4 added minutes on the board. Maldini gets across to intercept that. And the referee brings it to a close. India illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen... bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall...
Chance for a shot! Oh, that wasn't far away. And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Gravenberg. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nedved. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was no routine save.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he plays one through. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that was vital. That's going to go a long way. Raul. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Mbappe. He can run onto that. Neymar is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's found a way through. India are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Knocks it into space. Nedved. India looking to pass their way through. Can he get on the end of this? And the finish! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Played into the box.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
India have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more...
And Batistuta! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but decent chance! It's loose now. Oh, what has happened here? Nedved! Now, who's going to be first to this? Donnarumma herring after the ball here. Raul tries making a foray down the right. Beckenbauer is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
India are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Raul. Barcelona finding their passes. He's tried one! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And that has been cleared. India have the chance to go the other way. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, good spread. He's got plenty of space out wide here. In with the challenge. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Looking for options for movement. Nedved receives it in a wide position. So, third quarter of the game. Koundé can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And it's Neymar. Now that's well seen too. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, it's a key interception. Now it's Batistuta. Camavinga. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now who's going to be first to this? Neymar. Nedved. And he's intervened well there. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It hasn't been a bad match, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're
Reflections
expecting
on the first
traffic to
half?
be heavy after
Well,
the final
I think
whistle
despite
today.
the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're underway again.
India clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Neymar, Batistuta, and this is Batistuta. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nedved. Nedved will not want... Great chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So their fourth quarter of the game. Gravenberg getting this one clear. Oh, that's neat. Can he finish? That's a half-decent try. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. That looks a good ball through. Oh no, what has happened here? And the cup, a header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Raul clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
managed to cancel the other out. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Look, a little variation can't hurt here because they've got no previous.
And he's taking no chances there. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Salah. Now, can they get him away? Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Van Dijk is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Raul.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
That is Conte. It's a good spell of possession, this. Neymar. And this is Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Batistuta. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Raul. Kante does well to get it back. Tries to play it through. Konate spots it and intercepts.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Ibrahimovic. And that has been clubbed away.
This is the time you need that pace.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Stood up well to him there. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Takes a shot! They've scored! And that could well be the winner!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
18.
So the first moment of real significance.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Number 45.
Now it's Lewandowski.
Number 6.
Oh, super ball.
Number 14. Pele.
And This is Lewandowski.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Passing is crisp and sharp. The ball is loose. Oh, he's been caught. A chance! Spread out to the left, and he's had it nicked away. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Oh, what a ball! Gravenberg gets it away.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Real chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Pele is offering a wry smile there. Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Tries to get it clear. That's really well cleared.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Not the most accurate pass. Lewandowski. Gravenberg. Looking for the run. That pass isn't the best. Looking to play him in. Plenty to aim at here. That's that, the end. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a...
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough, hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, speaking fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you are behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough
show up.